no excuses.
And interceptions in 4 straight games.
There's only right now.
Fitzgerald takes it to the end zone. 62 yards.
This is my time.
This is my time.
And this is our time to review Madden NFL 10. We have good news and bad news. It's almost exactly the game you'd expect it to be. Of course, you'd expect it to be pretty darn good, and for the most part, this yearly installment delivers. Starting off with the pros, you'll find a very deep and dependable football experience. Thanks to a new animation system for the quarterbacks, plays are as smoothly realistic as we've ever seen. There are a ton of little graphical touches, like improved depth of field, that make the overall look more cinematic.
Tom Hammond here, and beside me, Chris Collinsworth. Glad you're with us. We should be in for a good one.
Madden's online franchise mode lets you play fantasy football with your, fantasy football. That means you can do the work of being a general manager with a front office and a trade structure online at any time and play the games later. In fact, you can even use a brand new iPhone app to interface with Madden. The future is finally here, people. We also liked the addition of online co-op. You and a friend can play through a season together, which is perhaps the definition of the phrase bonding experience. Mini-games and Madden moments make the experience more gamey. The Extra Point Show is an enjoyable TV show within a game.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Extra Point.
Of course, you can sometimes tell the lines are being spliced together.
We'll start in Green Bay. The Cincinnati Bengals went up against the Green Bay Packers.
But it's still fun to see your actions discussed on TV, as long as it's not by TMZ. Of course, what kind of review would this be if we glossed over the downsides? Some of the best features are buried deep within the game structure, meaning that if you're not series savvy, you might miss out on the fun stuff. And unfortunately, the save system is still hard to figure out. You have to save franchises, rosters, and profiles in a lot of different places, and you aren't always prompted to do so. So it's possible to play for several hours and lose any progress you've made in the game. And the amount of product placement is getting over the top.
We'd like to remind you that our game is being presented in part by Snickers.
I mean, I know that lots of games are also guilty of this, but it doesn't make it any better. Did I really just spend $60 to watch a Sprint ad?
Here's a look at the drive summary presented by Sprint.
But we know that won't deter most people from buying the game, and honestly, it shouldn't. Madden NFL 10 is a quality football experience, and we're definitely recommending it.
I've seen a lot of games, and I have a feeling this one is going to be special.
In fact, it's a 4
touchdown
out of 5.